Hello Scorpio, I'm the Oracle Empress, and this is your general reading for the month of April for Scorpios, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You may also check other parts of your chart and visit those readings respectfully. Remember that time is fluid. I've set the intention for any time that you tune into the reading that it will be relative to whatever time period that is. It's also important to remember that information could be vice versa. Excuse me. So, for example, if you have a character that is showing actions, those actions may be really relative to you, or the actions of your actions may be relative to the character. It may go vice versa. So let's go ahead and begin your reading. Thank you, Holy Spirit, angels, archangels, and guides for your messages for Scorpio. A lot of you are cooped up right now. You're going through quite a bit of heartache. I'm sensing that there's something that, or someone that either you took for granted, or they took you for granted. But you are really looking back and regretting this situation. Regretting how you treated them. Regretting the things that you wish that you had done in the relationship. Or they are regretting having those feelings and looking back. But someone is looking back at a situation that they wish they could have changed. They want to either communicate with you, or you want to communicate with them, and they want to have a conversation with you. They're really wishing that they could have another chance with you to mend the friendship or mend the relationship. They want to offer you the cup, but they don't feel like you're going to accept it. Or you want to offer them the cup, and you're not feeling like they're going to accept it. That they are going to reject you because of the past and whatever it was that happened in the relationship. You and this person don't have any communication right now at all. You're separated. You have a long distance between each other, or a long time period between each other where you haven't spoken or haven't talked, or you live quite a distance from each other. I'm not sure if it's you or the person involved, but they have really gone through a lot. They've learned their lesson. The person that was not treated well in this situation carried the burden of the relationship and did most of or everything in the relationship. They were the ones who gave all the love, who gave all the support, who did everything, and they didn't receive reciprocity. It wasn't given back. And so because of that, that person is not interested in accepting this cup. So either you are giving the cup and someone is not interested in receiving it, or you are not receiving a cup from someone. But they are interested in mending the relationship to offer you commitment. They actually want to get married. They want to they see you as their person, like their forever person. They see you as the wonderful person that they could spend their life with. They really are concerned that whatever communication that you two end up having, or you're concerned that the communication, as swift as it may come in, is not going to be very good. that you're going to reject them as quickly as they come in to tell you what their feelings are, that either you're going to reject them or they're going to reject you. So there is some hesitancy there. They want to come in and they want to rush in, or you want to come in or you want to rush in, but you're really nervous about it, and or someone's thinking that this isn't going to turn out well, that they're going to be rejected. But there is quite a bit of distance with you, between you and this person, or you and this person live far away from each other. But someone is very disappointed in the loss of the relationship, or the loss of the friendship, or the loss of the person. They're devastated. They really regret what they did. They regret that they didn't value the relationship. They regret everything that they did not give and did not do in the relationship. And they're very, very discontented about it. Let's get some more information. Thank you, angels and guides, for your blessings, for your information guiding Scorpio in this situation. Thank you for your messages. Yeah, someone is really conflicted and really going through some negative energies, thinking about this entire situation. It does look like the person that's involved, as far as the person that wasn't treated very nicely, that person is really not concerned about this situation. They have gone on with their life. They're fine where they are. Doesn't seem like they're waiting or anything like that. The person that is involved in the situation may be a Scorpio. Well, of course we're talking about Scorpio, but they may be a Leo. This is a fire sign. They may be a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries. I'm actually picking up Sagittarius. I'm also picking up Leo. I'm also picking up that there's an Aries involved in the situation. Maybe the Scorpio, you, or the other person was in a third-party situation with a Aries, and that caused a huge conflict, and they really, yeah, there's the conflict card right there. That caused it caused a big mess, actually. It caused a really big mess. Yeah, so, but they want to move in quickly. They're ready to come and have a conversation, or you're ready to come into this Leo or this fire sign and have a conversation and really talk about your feelings, or they're wanting to come and talk to you about how they feel. It's vice versa. I'm not sure which is which. I'm actually feeling that it's you, the Scorpio, that are wanting to go back and have this conversation with this Leo and mend the situation, or at least attempt to mend the situation. But it could be vice versa. They're wanting to come in. Somebody's wanting to come in really quickly and have a conversation and speak their mind. And as they're speaking their mind, they're wanting to offer you a cup, or you're wanting to offer them a cup. Somebody's not interested in taking the cup and may take time to think about it. This card, it looks like they're refusing it, but we don't know. We don't know if they're refusing it because they may be just thinking about it. It may take some time for them when they think about the past and what happened. They may be hesitant to trust, and so they're sitting there thinking. So they haven't accepted the cup yet, but they haven't walked away yet either. They're still sitting there, and they look like they're pondering it. So either you are going to be thinking about accepting the offer, or you are going to be offering your cup, and someone is going to be thinking about whether or not they're going to be taking it. And so this is going to be a situation where someone is really going to have to be patient and may be nervous and not sure how the situation is going to turn out, and at the mercy of the other person. Let's see. I'm drawn to Let's do the angel ancestor oracles and see if there's a message there. But someone has a lot to say, either you, Scorpio, or the other person involved. It feels like a love interest, but for some of you, it's a relative, someone that you separated from. Something happened and the relationship severed, and you haven't spoken. Too many cards, Spirit. You haven't spoken to this person in quite a long time, and so someone is wanting to break that silence and bridge the communication gap and have a conversation, apologizing, explaining, and offering their emotions, offering their cup, saying they're sorry. I wish this hadn't happened. I wasn't thinking. I was immature. And I want to make it up to you. I'm a different person now. Someone has had an awakening. And they understand the error of their ways. And they understand that someone else was very valuable. Love and let yourself be loved. Follow the voice of your soul. So, Scorpio, whichever situation that applies to you, you're either the person that's going to be going into a situation trying to make communication, or you're going to be receiving the communication. Either way, Spirit wants you to love and let yourself be loved. So if this person is someone that is coming back to you to apologize, you may need to open your heart to listen. You don't have to take them back. But Spirit is saying, open your heart. Be the person that allows yourself to see things from compassion. And allowing yourself to receive the apology, to receive the love from this person, but not necessarily taking them back. That's up to you. It's not saying that you have to go back to them. That's a decision that you have to make. But it's saying to open your heart and to allow yourself to be loved. If you are the person that's caused this issue and you are coming to someone to apologize, the same thing goes for you. Allow yourself to be loved. Allow yourself to have your heart opened up. Follow the voice of your soul. So listen to what your soul is telling you. If your soul is saying, you need to open up your heart, have a conversation with this person and really communicate your feelings, communicate your emotions, and accept the consequences of that. They may accept you, they may not. But listen to your soul, listen to Spirit, and do what you feel is best for you. So even if the person that you're going to be speaking to doesn't want to mend the relationship, you still had a chance to get it off your chest. You had a chance to let this person know how sorry you were and how much you really do care about them. And now that's off your chest and you can move forward. If you are the person that is receiving the communication and receiving the information, then Spirit is saying, listen to your soul. Open up your heart. Listen to your feelings about this situation and about this person. Receive, consider receiving their apology and understanding where you are in the feelings of the situation. Let's see what other message Spirit has for you, Scorpio. Spirit, what messages for Scorpio? I also feel that some of the Scorpios that I'm reading for have either their moon is in Scorpio and they are a Sagittarius, or they are on the cusp of, your birthday is on the cusp of Sagittarius and Scorpio. So you could be have tendencies for both signs. You had some cards that dropped. And so you are you have both tendencies for Scorpio and for Sagittarius. And if that's you, especially if you are a male, I'm sensing the males that were born around November 20th through the 22nd, you have Scorpio and Sagittarius. You are fire and water, and you also have some Cancer in your chart, and you are wanting to reach out to a person that you feel that you made a mistake with, that you realize now was the one for you. And you're wanting to reach out to them to see if they will accept an apology and give you an opportunity to mend the relationship. Others of you are on the receiving end of that. And someone will be coming in to mend a relationship or break communication. You guys didn't have communication and are wanting to close communication. I'm sorry. But there is a break in communication and they're wanting to close that gap. Okay. So you have, when you meet your soulmate, you feel calm, no agitation, and no anxiety. So either you're going to be going back to this person to ask for forgiveness, to say that you're sorry, to be honest about your feelings, and you are not going to be feeling any anxiety if this is exactly what you are supposed to do. If you are the person on the receiving end, when this person comes back, you will not have any agitation. You won't have any feelings of nervousness. You will know immediately that this was meant to happen, and you will be able to listen to that person without any anxiety. If you have the opposite of that, then you know that you are not to open up your heart or open up any other communication with this person. Let them say what they're going to say, and then let them move on. Your next card says, fall in love when you are ready, not when you are lonely. And so those of you that are trying to go back to a person to open up communication and mend the relationship, some of you are lonely and you need to wait. You need to get yourself in a position to where you are whole and healed yourself before you go to this person. Some of you are really thinking about all of this because you've gone through another breakup with someone else and you're single again. You're thinking about everything because you have more time on your hands. You're no longer in a relationship with anybody because this particular person, I think, that's involved, you haven't talked to this person in a long time. Y'all separated a long time ago. You haven't talked in months. Some of you haven't talked in years. But you've gone through another breakup of a different person. And you've had a lot of problems in relationships. None of the people that you've been with have measured up to this person that you're thinking about now. Some of you are thinking back because you've had so much trouble in the relationship, but now you're lonely and you're missing what you had with this person a long time ago. And Spirit is saying, if that's where you are, you need to heal first before you go trying to open up communication with this person. You need to be at a position where even though you're single, you're happy where you are, and you're not lonely because you have a full life doing other things that bring purpose to your life. To the energy oracle, Scorpio, and see what else Spirit has for you in this situation. Whoever was the person that is interested in mending this relationship, you put this person through a whole lot of turmoil. You really put them through a lot. But you have really been awakening and understanding your problems, understanding your need for growth, and also understanding the areas of growth that you need to mend. Archangel Shemuel is saying that you need to make sure that you open up your sacral chakra. and that you meditate. Shemuel also deals with soulmates and relationships. And they're opening up this situation. They're blessing this situation. They're involved in this. So this person is a soulmate. So this person, either you're the soulmate or you're going back, or you're interested in going to a soulmate. And this person was wonderful. They were everything that you ever wanted, but at the time that you guys were together, you weren't ready for that, or they weren't ready for that. And one of you was just interested in having fun, having a good time. But now you have awakened. And you can see the error of your own ways. You're maturing. And you really want this person back. And Shemuel is here to help you with that. They're involved in this situation. Thank you, angels, for your messages for Scorpio. Take back your power. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings into your life. So if you would like the opportunity to have a conversation with this person that would go favorable, where they listen, or this person is interested in having you listen, it's important to understand the power that you have to regulate what that conversation will look like. You may not be able to pull the person's heart because they have their own free will, but you can sit and meditate and rehearse the conversation in your head and be sincere in what you say. Kind of practice it in your imagination and see how that conversation can go in a positive way, and speak that into existence. And that's what can happen, because you have the power to do that. You have the power to have spirit intervene in that conversation and have the whole situation go in your favor. You are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. So you yourself are able to counsel people because you've gotten to that point of an awakening. Take that counseling that you have learned and use it in this situation. What would you say to yourself? What would you say to the person that is coming to you to fix and mend this relationship? If you are the person that needs to mend it, what would you actually say to them as a counselor to fix this and to open up their heart to listening? Your last card is notice the loving guidance your heart you hear inside your mind or from other people. So Spirit is always talking to you, giving you insight and information, and they want you to be sensitive and listen to their guidance. Let's go to the angel answer cards and see what answers the angels have to your question. So you may ask a question. I'm going to pull 3 cards, so you may just ask 1 question or 3 questions. Remain positive. So throughout the entire situation, on whichever end that you're on, if you are the Scorpio that's really regretting what has happened in a past relationship, and you know that this is a wonderful person and they would make an amazing future love for you, then think positively and see yourself happy in love, and see this situation being worked out by Spirit in your behalf. If you are the person that this going to be receiving someone, and they're coming back and they're going to be asking your forgiveness. See this entire situation in a positive light. No matter what you decide to do, be positive and open to forgiveness no matter what you decide. Look for a sign. So whatever question that you ask, Spirit is saying look for a sign. They're also saying look for a sign in reference to this person, whether or not you should receive them or if you should go to them with your communication. And if you believe whatever your question was, it will happen for you. If you believe that this situation will work out positive in your favor, it definitely will. All right. Thank you so much, Scorpio. This is your reading for the month of April. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and please hit the notification button if you would like to know when another video will be posted. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to have the opportunity to read for you. Remember to be positive no matter what, to allow Spirit to guide and direct you, and to know that you have the angel Shemuel working in your soulmate situation for you. Thank you again. Have a wonderful evening. Namaste.